Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming to our live 100th episode. Give yourselves a massive round of applause. Oh my God, the energy is electric. I'm so excited to be here. You know exactly what you need to do. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your two hosts, Brett Blake and Bron Lewis. Yes, g'day, legends. Oh, we got the music in, yes! I literally gave the sound person 2 seconds notice on that, hell yeah. And now we cannot afford the royalties on that, so we're definitely going to have to kill that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's definitely worth it.
Oh my God. Well guys, welcome to the 100th live episode. Give yourselves a massive round of applause for coming out.
Yes.
I mean, statistically, we have such a good track record with live episodes. They always go to air.
Yep. Well, we had one. So for those who don't know, we did one episode in Adelaide, and we had two guests on, and one of them came out swinging. And he
Tommy Dasilo. Yeah, I always tell him, yep, calm down, Tommy. Stop saying racist things, Tommy.
We didn't expect it either. We were like, this is going to be great. You had driven all the way from Adelaide from Melbourne. Your car was packed with all this gear. He's only got one camera today, but in Adelaide, we had like 3 different cameras. Brady was so stressed by all the tech stuff. He was like, I need to get
cameras,
this right.
Sound guys. I needed everything to be perfect. And then an unknown guest said the N-word multiple times. No, he didn't say that. No, he did not say that.
Almost just as bad. The first thing he said when he walked out, because we were like, this is going to be great. It was a full room, similar to this. And then he came out, he sat down and he said, how many fucking disabled ramps are there in Adelaide? And we were like, what? And he was like, I don't even know what we're supposed to say. We're like, we haven't noticed, mate. And then everything was anything like, we're like, I think that's probably not okay to say. Yeah. He did. And then at the end of it, we were like, fuck. I said to Brett, I don't know if we can put that out. And he goes, we could probably edit around the fuck bits. I was like, there'd be 30 seconds left.
I actually tried to edit around it and it doesn't make any sense. It's just like, is there a guest missing? It doesn't make any sense. Like it went from literally I cut it down and it got to like, I reckon it was honestly 17 minutes out of 60.
And he was stunned. He was like, how come it hasn't come up? Because we bumped into him at other festivals.
He's DM'd me, so he's like, dude, when's this fucking episode coming out? I was like, well, I would like to have a career at some stage, so I cannot be sitting next to you when you said those things, sir. I was like, I know you've burnt all your bridges and your wife's a billionaire, but some of us aren't all in that fucking circumstance.
Will Anderson was in the room, he was sitting at the back, and so I messaged him and I said, Brett's a bit upset because he brought all his little cameras. So,
they're not little, they're good.
Okay, whatever. And Brett's brought all his little technology things and he's upset. So do you reckon it's possible we can air that? And Will laughed for like 10 minutes. And I was still like, maybe he'll say yes at the end.
Maybe he loved the podcast that much.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God, I love shitting on disabled people. No.
He went, no fucking way, Bron.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So not all of our live ones have made it to air, but
no.
And there is a chance that one of our guests today could also do exactly. She might have seen this, and yes, I say she, because we know we're talking about you, Bev, and she might...
My favourite woman in the entire world. I love her. I mean, second.
Anyway, she might see this
Behind
as a
my
challenge. Okay, she might see this as a challenge. It could go to air, it might not. Doesn't matter. The point of the day is that we are so excited we did 100 episodes of this because I am more disorganised than Brett, if you can imagine. Because he does everything. For those who don't know, Bretty does everything, and he's a beautiful housemate, Josh, who's here today. He does all the editing, all the social media. Now, can we get a round of applause for Josh before we forget?
Yes.
He did all the lolly bags.
He made those little lolly bags as well. And
so nice.
Has anyone eaten the lolly bag yet? Yeah, because he did a massive pish, didn't wash his hands, and then did a lolly bag.
He
So
did not.
enjoy that. Enjoy
No,
that.
so nice. No, so we're excited. We're thrilled that we got to 100 episodes. We thought we'd have a day of it. We'll make a day of it. We're going to get 2 of our favourite guests. One, our first ever guest, and also the loosest ever guest. And it's going to be the best time of our lives. Are you guys ready for our guests?
Yes.
All right, let's bring one to the stage. Our first ever guest. We've got DILRUK Jayasingha.
And the one and only Bev Kilic.
Good on you, Dil.
Oh, my Lord. And she's got a little beret on. Oh, wait, is it
No,
a beret or a
it's
neck,
not a
neck
beret.
chief? What do you call it?
Neckerchief is better
I've
than
gone a
beret.
bit
Beret goes on
fucking
your
French
head.
today. What do you think?
Oh.
Now,
Bonjour, je
do you want me to
m'appelle
hold
Brett.
something while you scissor kick up there?
Here we go.
You're gonna.
There we are.
Hello, Beverly. How are
Hello,
you?
darling.
How good
It's
that?
nice to thank you, folks, for that's very. So I forgot that I was the first guest, and I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen the
Wow.
both of you together since that live Adelaide gig we did together. And I had
Oh, it's
some
okay
opinions.
if you say some of those words. Yeah,
I had some opinions.
Is anyone thinking who it is?
Some people know.
I'm pretty sure everyone.
I
knows.
reckon it's Lawrence Mooney.
Yeah, it's Lawrence Mooney, yeah. Who else would it be? The world's
many.
naughtiest man.
Yeah, he's loose. He's
Yeah.
loose.
He's absolutely loose.
It is interesting that for your 100th, you decided to choose like 2 of the guests would be the biggest laughers that you have that pierce through all the microphones.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
2 people who cannot handle having anyone else have the attention. Like it's going to be such a bullfight between
Wait.
me and Ben.
Dylan and I
which
could
one am I?
talk underwater. Seriously, we just adore each other. We've been friends for years, and we just fucking gab fest.
Yeah, so we'll see if we get any words in. Let's see how we go.
We got to start off because last night we had Bron came to see me at the Nitro Circus. Bron,
Yeah,
how
do you
did
guys,
you?
Yes.
do you guys know
How
what
cool is
Nitro
that?
Circus is? Give me a cheer if you know what Nitro Circus is. Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, I was going to say the
Reference.
crossover between people who like podcasting and the Nitro Circus is slim to none.
Well,
Apparently,
Aren't
give
they
me a cheer if
all
you
Rogan
don't know
fans?
what it is. If you don't know what it is, give me a cheer.
I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah,
No.
okay. Well, that's... Yeah, because I didn't know what it was until Brett never shut the fuck up about it. He was like, Bron, I got this really big gig. It's going to be huge. I got this really big gig. And I was like, what is it? He was like, Nitro Circus. I was like, you've made that up. And it's... There's just like lots of jumps and heaps of motorbikes and skateboards, and there's a scooter in there. How embarrassing! And so there's
that guy's won 11 gold medals for the country. But anyway, that's fine.
for scootering.
Yeah, it is kind of cute.
Gold medals,
the
gold
only
medals
one-
in what? Like what? It's not the Olympics.
Yeah, well, he's won it in the X Games.
Oh, fuck yeah, good on
yeah,
him.
yeah, and he
Yeah.
also does BMX as well. He's a previous guest.
I want to
Willie.
be a star, a BMX star.
All right, we're cutting Bev off already. I didn't expect it to be this early in the
Did you see
podcast.
BMX Bandits?
I have not seen BMX.
Nicole
Bandits.
Kidman's beer bands.
I
saw
have never
it.
seen
We
it.
saw it in fucking Sri Lanka. How did you not see it in Burma or
BMX
where the fuck you're
Bandits.
from?
Well, because not all of us can afford a VHS player, so...
In the cinema. BMX Bandits was in the
In
cinema.
the cinema? Where the fuck in Forestfield is there a cinema? There's a shopping trolley in a creek and a fucking chicken treat. That is it. There's also, you can go to the bush. If you bring a shovel, you dig about a metre down. There's a stack of pornos. That's it. Have a wank in the bush and move on. There you go.
Have you
you have
got
to dig for
a
the porno.
treasure
Yeah,
map?
you gotta dig- no, it's under the same tree. I went
Bev's
back there.
leaving.
She's
Oh.
She's off to
okay.
get the magazines. It only took us half an hour to get you on the stool. I can't wait for this moment. Take your time, Beverly.
Do you want some help?
But yeah, I took Bron into the Nitro Circus, which was so exciting because I know your young
yes.
boy was going to love it.
Yeah.
But they always do like pranks and funny things, and Bron, something went horribly wrong.
Okay.
Just before we get in
Yes.
there, what is your role in this?
Great question.
thing?
Can you imagine what I?
Are you the fucking mascot? You're just like. just that.
Yeah. It's not
Honestly,
far
pretty
off.
much, yeah. They're like, we just need a loud kid with ADHD to run around and be like, oh my God, this is the best day of my life. And that's why my voice
That's
is
so
good.
cute. You called yourself kid.
A 38-year-old man-child. Yeah, so I'm kind of co-emceeing with another guy, revving up the crowd. It's like a really fun show. But something went fucking horribly wrong last night. And Bron
you
was like, was
witnessed this.
that meant to happen?
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Okay, so so there's a streaker. A guy comes out as a streaker, and everyone starts laughing. Anyway, it's
Ladies, I'll paint the picture. Jacked as shit.
How's
in his
the-
undies. He's got a big old dick. There
What,
you go.
yeah, what was his hog? That was what I want to know. Did he? And he jumped the
Oh,
ramp
yeah,
with
he
the
had a
hog.
hog, but he ain't jumping it, that's for sure, yeah.
What?
Sorry,
anyway,
Bron has a visual imagination. Oh, I've got a visual imagination. Please don't talk about sex. My name's Bron.
Maybe it was his kickstand.
Dude, it was definitely a third leg. Yeah.
I didn't notice. I was with my children, you fucking pig. Anyway, I had...
What, does having kids make you blind to a big dick?
Yeah. Also, like, I don't like anything sexual, and you've got 19 kids. Clearly, you do like things that are sexual. How do you think they come
Three times, Brett! I've had sex 3 times, okay? Anyway, so
Okay, the hit rate on Lucas then. Jesus Christ.
So there's this streaker comes out. He's running around. Everyone's laughing. Everyone's giggling. There's people. Security are chasing after him. We all think it's he's a real streaker.
Yeah.
We're like, this is funny. And then we know it's not a streak. It's not. We know it's staged when they say, "Oh, whenever there's a streaker, we give them the fire whip."
So the security guard catches him, puts him in an arm bar, and then we do the like, oh, well, in Australia, we're a big, it's a show for the kids. We're a big fan of corporal punishment.
Yeah.
So...
What, a show for the kids? Having a naked man getting arrested and pulled out?
Yeah, dude, and then I pegged him afterward. No, just got in there, right?
For the kids. They need to
So
learn.
the guy's actually, him and his friend, they're like famous whip crackers. They got like 4 million followers on Instagram. I guess anyone can be famous now. And having no actual skills. And so they light a whip on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, and we're like, oh, what? This is gonna be fine. And then he whips him, but instead of like just whipping him his torso, the whip wraps around his neck, and
While
it's still on fire.
Oh.
And this jacked man with a big dick, whatever you describe him as, this
Well,
man.
I didn't say that, but you got excited just
whatever.
then, yeah.
He
Someone's
is
horny again. There's a fourth kid on the way.
He's clawing at his neck, and all the cameras on him. His face is like sheer
And
sheer
people are
panic.
thinking, is this for real or is this
Yeah,
staged?
we're like, no, this can't be. No one is thinking this is
Okay.
right.
And
And people kind of, they're cheering,
And they're like,
screaming.
in my head, but they're like, cut the camera away, cut the camera away. And they cut to me, and I went, well, that went well. But the guy is still trying to get the fucking rope, so he's choking, but he can't pull it off because
And
the
it's on
rope's
fire.
The rope is on fire,
Oh, I
dude.
love
Flames
this.
licking his face, and
Can we still get tickets to the show? Let's
Hell
all
yeah,
go together.
dude.
Let's all
the
go.
audience is like 70% kids, and
Yeah.
so
Oh.
my kids are like, oh no, is that supposed to happen, Mum? I'm like, fuck, I don't even know where I am. I don't know if any of this is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And the kids like, even one of the kids at the end was like, where were the clowns? I was like, yeah.
Mate.
I was there.
But so that was why we knew that was like went really wrong because he tried to walk off all cool because even blokes you can't cry. You couldn't be like, oh, that hurt heaps.
Especially when you're naked in front of fucking everyone and your neck's now about to
Just
get...
this like toxic
Also-
masculinity
and
just
also he had quite
charging
tight-
across the stadium.
He had quite tight undies on, and we definitely found out what his fetish was because it was a bit bigger down there by the end of it.
Also, he
Would've been
wasn't fully nude for
No,
this.
he was in like.
Oh,
it was
this
in
whole
tight-
time, did you think that this was a naked man running in front of children?
that would've
Because
been-
I'm like, why the
So
fuck aren't we
did I.
talking about that
So
more?
did
Well,
I.
of course, in
I thought he had his
Sorry.
dick swinging.
in Bron's version / imagination, that is correct. That's
Wow.
exactly right.
Aren't
That's
they
incredible.
still a streaker if they're just in their undies?
So
Or
you
have to
just
be
had a
nude?
massive
Well,
packet.
He had a big packet.
Beverly, you're a nudist.
Yeah, I am.
Have you?
Are you?
Yeah, big time.
Been
Didn't
to
you
your
know
house
that?
and I've sat on your couch. Fucking hell.
See, this is...
As long as you put a towel there before you sat down.
I was wondering why it was all
Have
wrapped in
you
plastic.
have you ever streaked in like a big arena, or because you used to do a decuppatory, the female the
busting
women's-
out.
busting out,
Yeah.
Where you do
Um,
the puppets with your tits.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
How
tip
many
tricks.
things, honestly, no offense, ladies, but I mean, like the cock and balls, I can do like 4 things. Like a
Don't,
fruit salad.
mate. You've opened up a
hamburger.
can of worms here. You have just challenged you to say how
I mean,
many
how many
things.
things can you, with your
Yeah.
tits?
I could
how
do
many
one
things-
now.
Yes!
Well, is
Who's
this
up
being
for that?
filmed?
Do you guys
It
want to
is,
see
but
it?
I will definitely cut the camera
Yeah, we
right
can.
now.
Do you guys want to see it? Go cheer.
Well,
yes, I want to see it.
yeah.
I really want to see it.
And don't,
No camera phones out. This is turning
Bev,
into the Lawrence Mooney episode.
Bev, don't worry about the camera because the camera is just knees up, so you should be fine.
I want front row for this. Fucking hell.
This is going to be amazing.
Happy
Give me a mic.
100th birthday, everyone. Dill, why are you climbing off the stage?
the vagina. And now for some pelvic floor exercises.
We're only 11 minutes into the podcast. How has this happened?
I love how Bron's holding the microphone to her
baby.
tit.
The baby. This is the baby.
Well, I don't get the baby.
It's
Crying,
crying.
Dil, clearly. It's a lot like me, crying and regretting this. Oh, okay,
Give
we're
it
back.
up
We're
for
back. Give it up for
Bev.
Bev, everybody.
Kilic.
Absolutely amazing.
Actually, talking about you know.
All
this,
right, now
this
I've
was,
got a couple. Check this one out.
I did a gig
First
recently.
of all, Bev Kilic, folks.
Oh,
Give
thank
it a
you.
round of applause.
I have zero abandoned. I did a gig for some lesbians to raise money for fucking something, and they all wanted me to do tit tricks. And
What are the odds? Man, I went down an alley and a guy wanted me to suck him off. That was weird, yeah.
anyway, I did all these tit tricks, and I do ones where I've got a bottle of scotch under my tit, and I pour it out, and I've got fake ice under them, and I even give them money. It's just nuts, right? Anyway, so I do this show, and to raise even more money, I came back on afterwards and said, if anyone wants the bottle of scotch that's been under my right tit, it's $500. And they went, yep.
Oh.
And I went,
Very
okay,
good.
and $200
dry
for
aged.
the fake ice each. Yep.
Wow.
And the dummy, because I have a dummy that goes into the crying baby.
Of course, of course, Bev. We
We assume. We assume.
Because you've got a production budget, obviously, yeah.
$300 for the dummy. So I actually raised more money from my boob tit tricks.
And was it also Lawrence Mooney at the back bidding?
Yes!
I'll take the horse as well, yeah.
I reckon Bev's disabled. Give it up for Bev.
That is a sentence a lot of comedians have said in the past.
Well, Bev's one of our favourite guests, but recently we did a cruise ship together, and Bev helped me out with a very hard script because, as you know, Bev is an amazing actor, and I've mentioned this story on the podcast, but you haven't had a chance for a rebuttal on this one. So Bev was helping me out with a very difficult script, and I really appreciate your time. You're a fucking champion. And she came into my cabin on the cruise ship, and I said, "Oh, we've got a bit of dialogue just to get through." And she's like, "No worries, I'll help you up, but just quickly, I've just got to use your bathroom." And I said, "Oh well, she'll."
Yeah, because my toilet was clogged.
Your toilet was clogged. Yeah, well now I know why it was clogged. And you went into the bath. I was like, "Should just be 5 seconds, just a quick wee." 13 to 17 minutes later, Beverly comes out. Absolutely destroys my toilet, and then I don't know if you've ever been in a cruise cabin before. It's like a fucking rat's nest. And then we start reading dialogue, and the smell that was in my cabin, it was like I was cutting onions in a fucking kitchen.
Where was the script based? Was it Werribee? Because then that could be method acting.
It's true. Bev was actually trying to, but I was being prosecuted.
helping.
I was being prosecuted, and we got through the script, and I thought, if I can get through my eyes watering and Beverly's shit in the background, I can get through anything. And I did, Bev. So
You
thank
got
you
the
very
role?
much. Yeah, I got the role. I got through it.
I didn't realise it smelled. I'm so sorry, Brett.
Sorry, you didn't realize that poo smelled? Wow. You should get your nose checked. Forget about your ear issues. See how whether you have
Because he was in a passenger cabin, and I'm in a crew cabin, but it's still a nice cabin, right? But every now
so
and
you're
then,
like, I'll fucking show him
The
with
to-
his fancy
I think he's
toilet.
better than me.
Yeah.
my toilet was clogged.
Yes, I now
So-
know why. Yes,
so-
continue. Yes.
So I had to do the whole lasagna, you know,
What?
poo,
What?
paper.
No one
What?
knows what that is,
Lasagna.
Bev.
There, fuck me dead. There goes
That's
my
why your toilet
ever-
is clogged, because you're lasagnaing it.
fucking spot on. You're right.
If you, this is just an insider.
Oh my
If you were actually, I'm so sorry, we're down. We saw. Sorry, someone's gagging over there. Yeah. I'm so sorry, but you can't. You got to have it when you use a cruise ship toilet. It's a 4-step process.
Yeah.
It's shit, flush, paper, flush, more paper if you're Bev, flush. It's a multiple flush situation
Yeah.
because
I
it's a
didn't know
small.
they don't teach you this. They don't
No, but
tell
it's
you this.
pretty-
Well, no,
No,
that's it.
mine wouldn't flush, so I had to just keep putting paper over it to make it look better when I went the next time.
I've clogged a cruise ship toilet 14 times on one
Yeah,
trip over
yeah.
7 days, and the guy hated me, and I got to
Why?
the point.
From poos?
No, it's just a really small pipe, but
Cabin
yes,
steward.
massive shits as well. And to the point that I was like, I didn't want to call a plumber again and be judged, so I got a coat hanger and I made my own like plunger thing, but then I got that trapped in the system. And it fucked up a whole deck. They hated me, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
So, it was
definitely
probably
enjoying this. You look
actually-
like you're gonna vomit. I'm so sorry. Was it the lasagna? It was the lasagna. Everything,
Anyway,
everything.
he ended up getting the role on 12, and he did very fucking well. So there you go.
Yes.
I've done it without Beverly.
Yeah.
Or the lasagna.
I've got a couple
actually.
of auditions coming, and you want to take a shit at mine as well, please, because I could use the help.
Yeah.
So
To be
far,
fair, though, just to balance it all, like this about 3 months ago, I genuinely had a fart that was so bad that it made me call a nutritionist. Because I was like, because I was in an hoodie, and the way the hoodie had folded itself, it was like this
Sorry.
double.
Let's go back. You own an Oodie.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, look at the way I'm fucking dressed.
wanna-
I'm dressed-
I was gonna say
I'm
something.
dressed like a kid went into a shop and just like stole stuff. And but yeah, the hoodie had folded itself and it like double barrel shotgun into my nostril. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
like if you've seen Severance, it was like that. I just came through and I'm like, oh fuck, where the fuck am I? I need to. And I literally like was like, I need to get a colonic irrigation. Because whatever's happening there is a humanitarian
colonics.
crisis. Like,
I told you to
Colonic
get a
irrigation
colonic.
is awesome, and you can actually
well, obviously
you
it's
can-
not working.
you can see everything through the pipe. You can just watch.
I'm so sorry.
This is another live
I
one
call
we're
it-
deleting, aren't we?
I call it poo tube instead of YouTube.
Still
It's
going.
Because
She still, she
Dill had
thinks you
really
want
good
more.
for you.
Dill had
I'll
a-
give you my
Dill had a-
people. I'll
You give me a. Well, I don't know if they're helping. But do you hear the audition story? Like, I feel like they've obviously got to go. You don't need just a colony. You need like a Noah's Ark flood that needs to go in there and just get.
No, but
just-
air trapped is a real problem, so you get rid of it. Yeah. No. I'll send you the details.
Please
Do
do.
you remember when you had that weight loss challenge and then you rang me because
Yeah.
I tried a colonic irrigation just because I thought I'd try
yes.
it. And when you were a much bigger man,
Yeah.
and you rang me and you said, "Does a colonic irrigation work?" I said, "Yeah, dude. I lost like 5 kilos because I was sweating and whatever." And you go, "Fuck, I've got to lose heaps of weight. I'm going to do that." And I
Yeah.
said, "Oh yeah, dude, it's great." And you go, "So it clears everything out." I went, "Yeah." And you go, "Great." Because I'm going to head to Red Rooster first. And I was like, dude, it doesn't clear shit from your stomach.
It was chicken treat. 'Cause
Oh,
I remember
chicken treat
it was
Perth.
W. It
Yeah,
was in
right,
Perth. Yeah, I remember that. But anyway, so work. Who hates their work?
Oh yeah. Fuck.
'Cause so
you guys
far-
are in for some kind of ride today.
So far, we've had talk about a man's big old wang. We've talked. Well, Bev showed her tit. Singular, shown exactly a couple of things it can do.
I
Brett's-
do prefer the right.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Why is that? Is that your like your?
It's just got a better composition.
It's your
Yeah.
best side.
Yeah, but I bruise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you
And I
give the
didn't-
right one a break sometimes, just
Yeah.
and then just do the left one?
I didn't tell Tony. I don't tell Tony. My husband Tony. I don't tell him a lot of things.
Well, we can see why.
Yeah, and I didn't tell him because he was the stage manager for Busting Out, right?
And he's
Anyway.
like, I want to marry that woman.
But I didn't tell him that I was doing tit tricks for lesbians, right? I just thought he's just going to question everything, right?
But Tit Tricks for Lesbians, it sounds like a good band that I would go to see. Like, headlining Coachella, Tit Tricks for Lesbians.
Also,
Why?
your husband knows you, Bev, very well.
I
As if he's going to
know.
be shocked that you were
But-
selling fucking ice from underneath your tit.
I know, but I didn't tell him because he questions everything and there's a bit of judgment. Anyway, but then he saw all these bruises around my tit and he goes, "Have you been doing tit tricks again?"
You come home tonight, he goes, "What happened at the Work Hate podcast?"
But it takes a couple of days.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So, when you were doing the Busting Out show, though, you would do multiple nights, right?
Yeah.
In all seriousness, was there a routine in terms of like making sure that you don't get injured of some sort?
We were actually
You
insured.
do, like, stretching?
We were insured.
Your tits are
For
insured?
a million. They're not now, but they were insured for $1 million.
Your tits
No
are worth
shit.
$1 million.
No shit.
That
they
is
were.
awesome.
For 8 years, my tits were insured for $1 million.
Whoa.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
so, like,
That's how
what
big
if
the
one
show was.
fell off, or what would happen? Like,
I don't know. They
You should do a
just-
movie called $1 Million Booby.
But I'd have to cut my nails. I couldn't do it with my nails. That's probably why I get bruises. Brett's just got his mouth.
I just can't believe your tits were worth $1 million. That's the coolest thing I've ever
but
heard.
not
You
just
should-
mine. My Emma Powell as well, the other titologist. you know.
Oh, okay, so it's like
Wasn't
$250 a
just
pop
Bev.
then. 250, 250.
Oh, good.
And we had to go to a
250,
doctor. We had to get checked out. The whole bit.
You should insure your mullet. I reckon that's a couple of grand there for sure.
Dude, this thing makes me about 50 grand a
That's
year.
what I
It's not
mean.
going anywhere,
yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah, this podcast hasn't gone as well as I thought.
But isn't that true for
What?
life?
No,
Like, that's what happens.
I just like sometimes my kids say to me, "Can we come to one of your shows?" And I go,
No,
"Nah."
let's take him to something more chilled. Let's take him to Nitro Circus where a guy's neck was on fire for half an hour.
You said it was good.
Scarf for life.
Anyway, it's your fault.
The best part was that when we got out, because I said to the people, I was like, "Fuck, is that guy all right?" And they go, "Yeah, mate, he's fine. Don't worry about it." But the medical area was where my fucking room was, and I went backstage, and there's like 4 paramedics on him. His whole neck's
course there
blistered,
were.
and he's got the green whistle. And I was like, and I go, "Are you okay?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm okay." I was like, "Are you feeling like are you feeling chill?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm feeling chill." I was like, "Cool. Can I borrow that green whistle?" And he's like, "Fuck no." And I was
I
like,
burnt myself on my hand the other day. I had to fucking take a what
Panadol.
those- No, endone.
How
That's
did
a
you?
very extreme jump, Beverly.
Yeah,
How did you? That's
fuck.
bigger
Yeah,
than.
I had an itch on my head and I had to have heroin. And
It
What-
was the best.
How
it was
did
the
you
best.
burn your hand?
Cooking. I love cooking.
where did you
Was
get
it lasagna?
The other day, where is it? Oh yeah, and you took
But
an
I put
endone
loads
for
of burning
that.
cream on. But
Where did you
burns
get
it-
endone from? It's very hard
well,
to get, and if you
Tony-
have any, I will take
Tony
it from
had
you.
She
an
found one
operation
under a
on his
tit.
belly button, and he didn't take
Sorry, he had
it.
an operation on his belly button.
No, he didn't. Let me tell that
He
story.
did.
He had an operation for his hernia, and in the process, they adjusted his
That's
belly
it.
button. I
Yeah.
live with Bev. I'm a
Yeah,
adopted
yeah,
child.
He knows
What do you
everything.
mean? Sorry, there's so much going on now. I'm so confused. They've adjusted his belly like it was in the wrong spot?
No, so he went for a hernia operation, and while they're in there, they're like, "Hey, you've got an Audi. If you want, we can pull it back
So
in
they
and
pulled
give
it
you
back
a."
in.
So the first time in like 60 years, he's finally got an innie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Anyway,
Fuck, why would you do? Who gives a shit?
I didn't
Bev.
even know that, but anyway, Bill knows everything.
Technically, he was busting out as well.
Anyway, he had some endone, but he refused to have it because he just doesn't like having drugs, unlike me, right? Fucking ease. Anyway, so I just went, "Doll, this pain is not going away. Have you had a burn? It's fucked, right? Have you got those endone?" He went, "Yeah." So I had one, and I am fucking off my guts.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
And you figure
Endone,
out
2
the
white
whole
wines.
world.
See you later, mate.
You figure out the whole world. You want one now, don't you?
No.
Dude, you're not figuring
And
out the
I
whole world. You're just drooling on a couch.
You figure out everything. And I've walked into the lounge room, and I'm 5'1", right? I'm fucking short, right?
You're kidding.
And I've walked into the lounge room, and he's sitting there, and I'm going, "How fucking tall am I?"
Oh Jesus.
Are you on endone now?
No.
Just check him. Because I'm assuming everyone feels a bit relieved because we assumed you went to a doctor with a little burn on your little
No, I
boo-boo
didn't.
and they were like, "Yeah, fucking endone." No,
No.
you prescribed it for
I was
yourself.
going to say, which
Prescribed it.
doctor do you use? I want that guy. That's it.
Last night, I had a corporate, not to brag, but then went straight to the Comics Lounge, right? And normally the Comics Lounge
Did you
is...
bomb at the corporate? Because everyone bombs at a corporate.
No,
Not
I'm good at my
everyone
job.
bombs. Yeah.
And
I didn't like that response
Dill's
at all.
on fire. He doesn't bum anymore.
it's true though, but I mean, but here's what happened. So on the way I texted Dan at the lounge and I said, "Hey mate, can I jump up?" And he's like, "Yeah, fuck, I'll chuck you on first." And usually the lounge starts at 8 o'clock, so it means I should be on stage by 8:20. I looked at the time; it's 8:10. So I decided to double drop some gummies.
What are they, 10 milligrams?
As in take two.
Each one was 25 milligrams.
You're a fucking idiot, dude. And that is coming from me.
Yeah. So I took both of them, and as I'm chewing both of them, Dan texts, "Oh, don't rush, by the way. Today we have a late start at 9:15. I'm like, "Fuck, man."
Is that because they had strippers on beforehand?
No, they had Jordan Shanks was on beforehand. So they was like, it was a late show, and I'm like, "Fuck, because it's gone
Oh,
now."
no. So it's
I-
fully coming
Mate,
on.
50 milligrams in one hit.
Yeah.
That is
Is
insanity.
It
Is
was-
a lot.
Do you know, this is fun
Shall we
story.
have one now?
describe it?
Have you
Because I
got any
know,
on
like,
you?
10 is a lot for a lot of people.
Well, again, 10.
So
Okay,
why
to
did you do
scale
that?
it, what knocks me out and I'm having a good time is 10. If I want to be paralytic, 20, and you had 50.
Oh my God. Have you got any on you? Can I have one?
Bev.
Okay, side note, but I will
wish.
have to cut this out. Now, if you were at Nitro Circus last night, you may notice there was a certain gentleman who had 3 massive crashes in a row.
Oh.
And that's because I gave him edibles before the show.
Fuck, Brad.
You can't cut that
Oh,
out.
dude.
It's all
And he
coming
was
out
already in
now.
a wheelchair, but I somehow made him more paralytic.
Oh,
that
my
He would have loved the Adelaide live show.
Lawrence
It's
would
an
love
easy
that
access.
joke. Lawrence would fucking love
Lawrence
that
would
joke.
love that
yeah.
joke.
Oh,
Dude, those
man.
3 biggest crashes, he didn't
Hey.
land one drink, and I was like, oopsie.
I've just realised something. Wasn't Lawrence Mooney one of the hosts for the Paralympics?
Oh, that's why you can do those jokes. Yeah.
That's why.
Let's do more callbacks that get cut out.
What happened? What happened?
Well, it definitely was hitting me while I was on stage. It's the most like non-verbal I've been. There was literally, I've looked at the footage. There was a good 10 seconds where I'm just staring because I cannot remember what the next part of the bit is.
Non-verbal
but because-
stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
Be-
very
be- but
good.
because I was like, trying to look confident, my hands in my pocket, and I'm like trying to look all cool, but really I'm like, fuck, I don't know how to finish this set.
Should have.
Because that ties into my because I had to walk off at the Comics Lounge because I had too many drugs.
Oh, no.
One person walked off?
No, he had to
I
leave the
walked off
stage.
after I had a 20-minute set at
Oh,
the
you had a
Comics
drop
Lounge.
mic, but you walked
Have you not?
off.
Because man, someone was sending footage around of me doing it to all the comics, and
I didn't get it, no.
nearly bashed the
wish I
recording
saw it.
artist for that one. But anyway, so I had a big day at Grapes of Mirth.
You're a
and
good mate.
I went on to stage and I walked out in front of like 400 people at the Comics Lounge, and I started doing a joke, and then I went internal, and I just went, I've got to go. And I was like, and Ben Knight was emceeing. I was like, Ben, come back out. And then
He's
Ben
like
came
the
out and
bigger
he's like, Are you
version of
serious? I was
you.
like, I've got to go.
I
And
wish
then-
I saw this.
Dude, I was.
It's
I
so fucking
I reckon I was up there for
embarrassing.
20 seconds.
I'd kill myself if I
Bron,
did that.
you're pretty professional. You're a professional comedian.
Yeah.
Have you ever performed
On
having
drugs?
too many drinks or anything like that?
Nah.
Well,
No, like I'm a
I-
grown up. You 3 pigs.
No,
Like,
no,
I
no.
don't know.
Hey. In my defense, even in my alcoholic days, I would never drink before the gig. I would always
Right.
get maggoted afterwards. So this was
Soft.
completely an accident because I was like, I timed it because I'm like, I'll be off stage in like,
I want
at
a drink
8:40.
now, actually.
You already
Oh yeah,
did have
could
one.
I? Yeah, I could.
we can ask Josh. Is there any way you can get us a beer and a white wine for Bev? Is that possible?
Beer and a white wine.
Well, beer for me.
There we
White
go.
wine, but
There it
yeah,
is.
thanks,
He
Josh,
loves
I'm so
to blame
sorry.
Bev.
A
Oh,
Pinot
Bev wants
Grigio.
too.
Hey,
Rose.
Barnsley, is there a non-alcoholic beer for me if you can get one?
My
please?
roommate hates me so much. I'm so
There's
sorry. Give it up for
two-
Josh Barnes,
Yeah.
everyone.
Good on you, Josh.
Poor Josh.
Send
You
all
fucking
your social-
legend.
There's beer vouchers up here. He
You're a
doesn't-
lollybag legend.
Yeah,
Yes, he is,
so yeah,
yeah.
you've always put.
Oh,
yeah.
there's one time in Perth, but that doesn't count because it's Perth. And I was on stage, I was hosting, and it was like after a long run.
Hosting on drugs,
I
unprofessional.
wasn't on drugs, you fucking idiot.
Okay.
I was,
Doesn't do drugs. She's a mum.
yeah.
That is not true. I remember that
I
time I
don't
gave.
do drugs.
Okay, what about the Dexies I gave you to write your fucking book? That never happened.
They didn't work!
Oh. Can I? My son is a fucking loose cannon, right? He's a
Yeah.
fucking loose unit.
Wow, the
right?
apple
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
fell
it's a fucking-
right in the
Can't
twig.
imagine his mum gets her tits out
Still
on stage all the time.
Dill. Anyway, he just does the most crazy things, right? He went running at midnight on Dexies with a mate, and they were for Dexies Midnight Runners. Dexies.
So
Come
one
on.
guy in
It's
the
a-
audience got the
it's a-
joke and he
it's
goes,
a reference.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Thanks,
sorry.
mate. Yeah. Fucking hell. So,
No,
never,
yeah.
so never done drugs. Sorry, Bron. Never done
I was
drugs.
Dexies, you left it with my... Okay.
Is that for ADHD?
I
Yeah,
asked, it's
yeah, this might
ADHD.
surprise people.
So
I got
lots
ADHD.
of people have sent into my DMs, just people I don't know. It'd be like, "Hi, Bron, I listen to you on podcasts, and you have ADHD." I'm like, "What?"
And to be
Oh,
honest,
no, don't.
the whole time I've known you, I was like, fuck, she's worse than me.
I don't have it.
Well,
And I was
we
like,
now
I
know.
don't. And and then I
Fucking
spoke to
people
Sam
just need to
Thornton.
fucking shut up and mind their own fucking business.
Yeah, and
The
look at
irony of you
Bev's
saying that
tits.
while she was mid-sentence is hilarious.
It's just a woman talking. Doesn't matter.
I've been saying it for fucking years. No one's been listening to me.
And then Sam Taunton, who has ADHD, he was like, "Oh no, Dexy's helped." Because it's
He
backstage
fucking
with
gave
him.
me Dexys
Did
as
he?
well.
Yeah.
This is a cult, man.
God.
Yeah,
I
I know,
reckon.
honestly.
Comedians are fucked.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, Bev. And
Yes.
then he was like, "Oh, no, they help you focus. If you have one, you'll just sit down and you'll be able to write this book." And I had to write this book. I finished it. You'll all buy a copy soon. But I was like, okay, because I really need it. There's a deadline. I'm so close to the deadline, and I've got so much to write. And he was like, "It's fine."
It's almost like you left it to the last minute, like someone with ADHD. The night before.
Oh, and anyway, I was like, look, I'll just would it actually work? And he was like, definitely, you could write it in a day. I was like, I need that. So I asked Brett. Brett goes, yeah. I said, do you have some, Brett? And he look at him, he stinks of ADHD. And he was like, I was like, just can you give me some of yours?
He
and
stinks of ADHD.
and he was like, yeah. And instead of just like having, I'll pass this to Beverly.
yes,
Oh,
Joshua
man.
Barnes.
Josh.
Joshua Barnes, everybody.
Josh.
Yeah.
Our beautiful man who
Josh.
edits all the
Did you
podcasts.
see
Give
the-
it up for Joshy.
Did you see the tit tricks earlier? Oh, because I
there's a
could
reason
give
he's
you a
got a
private
stiffy.
show if you want.
He's like, yes, I've seen it. Anyhow, Brett leaves these Dexys in my letterbox in like a little baggie, like a true drug deal situation. I was like, "Isn't this prescription drugs? What are we doing here?"
Yeah, I took my name off the fucking bottle.
And I
I'm
said,
not dumb, cunt.
how many do I take? And he said 2. He goes,
Two?
well, I take 2.
Dude, I used to take 7 when I was like 4 years old. I was like, 2's fine, I guess, for you.
Yeah, but you're a fucking nitro fucking thing.
That's right, Beverly. That's exactly right. You're on the nitro thing.
Nitro thing. All right, we'll take that second wine off, Bev. She might get her pussy out next. You never know.
It's all right.
Anyway, I thought 2 seems insane. I took half.
Half of one?
Half of one. I cut half.
See?
My
Sensible.
kid was there. He goes, "What's that?" I said, "I don't know."
Have one of these. You know
I
who
don't
needs
know.
it? Your kid as well.
He does not.
Nah, he's got
And then I had half. I
It's
had
not
half of
dicks,
one.
it's Dexys.
What? Why? He's 4. What are you talking
No, with
about?
the guy with the fucking dick thing.
Yeah.
With the,
And then
I
do you
love
need-
Bev so much.
do you need help on your chair, Bev? You're right.
We've got to
I,
call. We've got to call Tony in again, do we?
Yeah. The
Can you see how Bev's sitting on her chair?
I haven't had breakfast.
well, people.
Well, if you did,
the way,
everyone-
the
if
way
you-
you're sitting, people can see what you had for dinner last night.
I've got fucking pants on.
Are you busting?
You can't see my flaps from.
Do we need to give you a shorter chair, Bev? What's
They're
going on?
tucked in your shoe.
This is insane.
Fuck up, cunt. Sorry, what were you saying, Bron?
I don't
This
know.
one's not going out either, is it? Yeah.
Can I just confirm?
We may as well start shitting on disabled people right now. This is.
People tell me I have ADHD, and,
Oh, okay.
and I got the referral form thing to
Yep.
fill out 3 years ago, and I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, because it's
And
boring.
That's part of the test.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
surely I passed, right?
Exactly.
Bev,
Yeah.
what about you? Any ADHD diagnosis been
I've
thrown
got
at you?
all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
I'm on antidepressants and it's exacerbated alcohol and antidepressants don't mix.
Okay, well, there's a big piece of the puzzle that just fucking fell in place, didn't it?
So
Wow.
even the ADHD guys, like, guys, can we get back on track?
Yeah.
Bron,
Work hates.
work hates, half a Dexy. What happened?
Oh, fuck it. We're still on that story. So I had half a Dexy and I was like ready to go. I was like, right, let's do it. And it kicked in and then I was like, it was like I was on speed. I
Because
could
it is
not.
speed, yeah.
I could, but how does
So
that
you're
make
not
you focus?
ADHD then?
Thank you, Bev. Thank you very much, Dr. Bev.
Doctor.
The woman who had an endo after she had an ingrown toenail.
Yeah, so I don't have it. So I think I don't have, I can't blame my apathy on anything.
I would love to show everyone the message train because I was like, I dropped the drugs off for Bronny. Obviously, I sold them for a premium, dickhead. And No, and then
Yeah,
so
I did actually have to buy them, didn't I? I did.
No,
give,
you refused not to
paid-
give me money, and I was like, just fucking whatever. But then I got them back off you at the end,
You
and
had to
I
give
didn't
'em
pay
back.
you for them. And nice. And but you met like you had like I didn't realize you had half. I thought you must have had like 5 because I went, oh, I've just tried them. And then, like, because I was still asleep. And then the next message was like, man, are you meant to feel this electric? And then, man, I'm cleaning the house like you. I mean, I'm not even, like, there was like 97 text messages in a row. I was like, oh, she does not have ADHD. She's on meth right now. This is sick.
And I was parenting my son. He was like, why is she on the
Fucking
roof?
child services, reach out.
But this podcast is about terrible jobs, and that is what we are doing right now.
And that's the end, guys. Thanks
No!
We've nearly been here a fucking hour.
I want to tell a story
Please.
that I've never told publicly before.
Oh, good.
Great.
But before I do that, I just have to go and do a wee-wees.
Okay, yes.
Oh, we
okay.
had no idea you're busting when you're rubbing your fudger along that.
so fucking funny.
That's what you do when you're busting. You press things against
Don't make
it.
Bev laugh when she needs to go to the toilet. I've seen how that can end.
But
When
she's
Bev
not
needs to
finished.
go, let her go. For the record, you were representing. This is not a joke.
Yeah,
This is true.
your hand down, Bev.
If they talk about me.
Are you right, Bev? Imagine she just fucking absolutely ate shit then. I would laugh so. God, I love her. We won't talk about Beverly. So,
She's just going to go
What?
rack a line of endone in the back.
Well, the last time she said she needs to use the toilet, it took her 14 minutes, and then she made lasagna in your cabin. So, good luck to the fucking Philly cheesecakes downstairs.
Guys, I told you the front row. You need to get to the front row. People in the back, you're fucked now. It's going to
Well,
walk through.
while Bev goes, I'll just quickly tell this, which is, in anticipation of this pod, I listened to the Bev episode, and in that you tell the story of a comic who had quit drinking and lost a lot of weight and became a prick, and I was like, fuck, I don't remember doing that gig.
Was that you, was it?
No, it wasn't.
it
It was
wasn't
a
me.
Brisbane comedian.
Right, but the way the description started, I'm like,
Oh, no. It's not all
You would have
about
been
you,
like,
Dill.
oh, it's nice to be mentioned.
So, Dill, we had you on the first episode. Have you had any dreadful, well, maybe comedy experiences since we've seen you last?
Well, not so much comedy experiences. I did realize, I said to Brett, I spoke so much about my accounting years the last time I was on the podcast, and I think there's probably a few more, but I also realized I never talked about how I worked at a pub for about a year and a half.
did
My
you?
first job was dropping flies for the pub, which was like, I remember it was like $10 an hour. It was fucking good money. And
Cash?
cash, but also because
Oh, I miss cash.
Guess what? Some of the flies just fell in the bin.
Yeah.
Oh no! How did that happen?
Yeah, it's
but
like, and you were quite a large man. It's like, oh, the fat guy doesn't want to do cardio. You know what I mean? What are the odds?
and I started. Then I got the job as to work the bar, and part of the end up is the clean up at the end of the night. They said, okay, you got to go mop the toilets and stuff like that, and you got to put a picture, which is that I've been in the country maybe like a year and a bit at this point, so I don't know what the rules are, but the place is closed and I'm mopping all the floors, and I go into the ladies' toilet to clean up, and because they said empty the bins, and I did not know that the sanitary napkin bin
Get ready to gag again, man.
has a professional who comes and gets rid of it. So this poor immigrant was there trying to figure out how to open it, and I'm like, I just gotta close my eyes as I'm tipping all. That was.
Because it's like I don't know, but it's like, is it like electronic? Like
Sometimes.
Because it's like you got
Not back in
hand over-
2005. It was
Okay.
just pretty
It
manual.
looks like a very confusing bin to open. You're like,
Does
was a
it?
very
you're discarding the used needles into your pocket or whatever.
needles.
What do you think we put in there?
No,
Yeah.
because tampons, but there's also a needle bin in there.
A needle in a tampon.
No, not in the tampon. Oh my god,
They're
it's not
in-
like the strawberries. I've turned into Beverly. No, sometimes the use medical waste. And some,
You're talking about in the toilet. You have the disposable of the.
yeah, if people use injectables, I don't know what bars you guys go to, but all of the bars I go to.
I'm going to
have
tell
an
my
injectable
story now.
deposit. Are you-
Dill's
okay, sorry. So no. We wouldn't want to interrupt you, Beverly. Yeah.
no. Anyone got any Ritalin?
Well, I have a friend in Perth, not Ian, the police officer, but another friend who I bumped into a wedding. Goes, man, I really love your podcast, but fuck, I hate the live ones. And I cannot imagine why.
Now they're loving it,
Hey,
surely.
Brad, I'm going to tell my story.
Yes. Please, Beverly, I would not want to cut you off.
Is that an ADHD thing?
No.
Sorry, what?
Okay, I've never told this story before. And I'm doing a solo show next year on fucking messed up stories that have happened to me on stage, on tour, film, television, you name it, right? But I reckon this one fucking tops the lot.
No.
I'm
Sorry,
pumped.
Bron, is this like when your kids put on a little play for you sometimes where they're like, I'm going to tell a story now?
I'm telling a story. Wait, I need to go for a 17-minute piss, then I'll be back.
I'm ready to tell the
Bev,
story.
don't look
now.
at me like this. I always feel like you're cross at me, but I know you're not because you know I love you so much. Please don't hurt me.
Brady Blake, isn't he the best?
Tell your story, Bev.
Tell your story, Bev.
I reckon we look related.
Tell your story, Bev.
Anyway. Okay. So this is 26 years ago.
I was going to say, because it's next year.
It's future. It's futuristic. I'm sorry, what timeline are you on?
This is like Tenet, which is coming from the future.
Gotta get it out.
Yeah, tell your story, Bev.
That's what she said in the toilet. Gotta get it out.
Speaking of which,
Okay,
we
so
need to talk about
26
Bronx.
years ago, I hadn't been doing comedy that long, but I'd risen up the ranks fairly rapidly, right?
Yes.
So I'm playing with the big guns, right?
Okay.
Anyway, this is at the Star and Garter Hotel, which was a fucking legendary pub for comedy. Jamoan and Bob Franklin started it, so it was just the best fucking room, right? Anyway, so I was so fucking happy to be playing there with all these legends of comedy, and two of them were Ross Daniels and Shane Bourne, and there was Steve Bedwell, and there was all these fucking people, right? It was amazing, and I was the only chick, which happens.
All the time, mate.
I was like
Yeah.
one of the only chicks always, right? Anyways, I'm broke because comedy doesn't pay much when you first start, right? So I have to tram it in,
You guys didn't get paid at the start? Okay.
and I'm
Still not getting paid. Yeah.
and I'm relying on getting freebies at the gig for drinks, you know.
And don't. Yep.
Anyway, I'm on the tram. This is what I'm wearing. What I'm wearing, because I was a bit of a hippie, I'm wearing like these flare kind of pull-up, elasticized plaid pants, right?
Nice.
And I've got high heels on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking nice. Anyway,
Tell your story, Bev.
I'm trying. Anyway,
You should get merch that says tell your story,
Tell your
Bev.
story, Bev.
I'm on the tram. I'm feeling really nervous, right? I'm gurgling away in my tummy. I mean, this is Shane Bourne. Fucking love it. Ross, you know. And I'm playing with the big one. So I'm just like, fuck, right? Anyway, I'm on the tram. I'm walking off the tram towards the Star and Garter, Dorcas Street, right? And I
What's the
think what
postcode?
I'm doing is a fart.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
She
Like
thinks
your,
she's going to do
like
a
your
fart.
Udi fart.
Lasagna lady's gonna love this one.
But I've filled my fucking ducks, right?
Oh, not your plaid
And I think I'm
flares.
wearing
You're once
nylon
again
undies,
busting
so
out
it's
a-
just like anyway. It's just it's not good.
What do you mean? What happened? Like, paint a picture.
Okay.
Because you spend so
Oh,
much.
she painted a picture in her undies.
Well,
Yeah.
because we spent so much time describing the
Jackson
tram,
Pollock down
and
there.
how old the
It's
tram
called-
driver was, and how the other. But I want to know the details. Don't know.
Okay.
but-
Talk us through it.
I filled my fucking ducks with diarrhea,
Yeah.
right? And they're not good undies. They're fucking bad undies.
Well,
They're-
definitely not anymore.
Right. So can you imagine? I'm trying to walk into the Star and Garter with my head held high. I'm playing with the fucking big guns. You know, look at me, right? And I've walked in and just had
you
to go
still
straight.
went. You
Had-
you didn't turn around.
No.
Oh my God.
So I've walked in, right? And it hasn't started smelling yet. So I've-
Yes, it has.
It absolutely has, Bev.
I just wanna quickly rewind back to 40 minutes ago when you were surprised that the shit you took in Brett's cabin smelled. So maybe you do have anosmia where you can't smell
It hasn't started smelling yet.
Yet.
Because that's not how poo works.
Yeah. Do you really think it is? It's like a lasagna that has to get baked?
It's a delay.
It
It's
comes out
always
ready.
a delay.
Notoriously, my shit has a delayed response.
Yeah.
I do a shit, 40 minutes later, it starts smelling.
Yeah. Even
Can I continue?
the smells of Bev's poo has ADHD. It doesn't show up till the very last minute.
Oh, wait.
Tell
Sorry,
your
Bev,
story,
sorry, Bev.
Bev. Sorry.
So I've waltzed in there and
Waltzed.
I've got my... Yeah. And I've got my fucking ass clenched in case anything else comes out.
Yeah, you could. You don't want anything else to come out.
So I've walked into the Star and
What does
Garter.
arts clenching do when you already have diarrhea there? Like,
Well, you don't want
Stops
any
the
more
rest coming
volume.
out.
Can
The
you
rest.
show us, Bev? This is a serious question.
Okay.
Request. Can you show us the walk?
I'm trying.
Okay, sorry about that.
We're cutting her
So
off.
I've gone in like this, you know, with that real fucking ass clench.
Peng-
Can you see
penguin-
that? Can you
penguin
see that?
style. Yeah.
Can you see, yeah.
We can see that, Bev.
So I've gone, hi guys, right? And I've gone straight to the toilet, right? I'm just like,
you got your priorities.
but the poo hasn't hit my pants yet.
What a
My
win.
actual pants that I'm wearing, right? So I've taken my pants down, taken them off, right? This guy's like so interested.
No,
Sorry.
he's so hard.
Anyway, I've taken the undies off and I've put them in the sanitary.
Oh,
Oh,
Dill's place.
Right.
Dill will sort that
My
one out, won't you?
No, fucking psychic,
my
right?
workman.
I put them in there, right? Because at least no one's going to smell it for a while.
Well, because the smell. Well, why would it if the smell hasn't started yet?
And I've
It's a delayed response to the
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah.
I've sat there and I've done the rest because there is more.
I
So it's a
assume-
good thing I clenched my ass, right? Anyway, I've done more, and then I've wiped and wiped and wiped, and then I've just done this massive jerk up and pulled my pants up, right? And it's gone, no one will ever fucking know. I've gone on stage.
Everyone knows.
I've gone on stage. No one fucking knows. No one knows.
No
right?
one knows.
I've gone
Or
on
they
stage.
just never told you.
Shane Bourne has introduced me.
Wow!
She's an up.
Bev Kilic,
She's an up
my
and
God.
she's an up and comer. You're gonna watch out for this one. Blah 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 blah.
She's more of a down and drizzler.
Yeah. I'm fucking working it. I'm doing this, you know. And then I've got to this bit where I've put my leg out like that. I don't even know what bit it was, right?
Doesn't
I've
matter.
gone blah 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 blah, and I can feel something resting on my fucking knee ledge.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And
Sure.
I'm talking. So there's the knee, and there is something wet.
I wonder what it could be.
Just
But
sitting
solid.
there,
But
just
solid.
behind the knee.
What could it be?
And I'm like, what could it be?
Is
What-
it solid?
It can't
Bev?
be a turd because it's liquid that I've
right.
just done. What the
Yes.
fuck is it? And then I've gone, oh my God,
Oh, it's undies.
I've shot out my tampon from my explosive diarrhea, right? And somehow or other, when I picked up my pants to put them back on, it's just gone, right? And it's landed on the back of my fucking knee, right? So I'm just like, I'm
Fuck.
playing with the legends.
There needs to be a ceasefire on
This
your
is a
crotch.
fucking, this is a fucking huge gig here. And because I'm wearing flares, if I move my leg out of this position, it's going to drop onto the floor and it's going to go a bloody, filled, messy tampon on the fucking stage, right?
I mean, you'd be
So
a prop
I-
comic.
So I have stayed in this position for the rest of the fucking gig. No matter what I'm doing, I'm just like this.
I feel like psychologically you're still in that position all those years later.
Oh yeah, that's how you're sitting on
And
the chair.
then when they say thank you, I'm just like, I guess kind of like that, right? I go back into the toilet, kick my leg like that, and it goes splat on the toilet floor. Anyway,
There's more?
It's kind of in there.
after the gig, Shane's like, what was with the fucking leg thing? And then Ross Daniels, what was what was with the fucking leg thing? And I went, I'll tell you, but you can't
don't
tell
have
anyone.
to.
And so they're the only other two people that know about that night, apart from you guys now, today.
well,
Bev Kilic,
Yes.
everybody. Now, the best part about that story was backstage, she goes, Brett, I've got a great story that I'm going to say on the podcast in front of me and Dill. And she started saying it, and I said, don't worry. It'll be great. Save it for the stage. No notes. And just as you were saying that, once again, fucking no notes, dude. Loved it.
So I'm going to put that in my solo show, yeah? Okay.
I feel like you should open with it. Even that everything else in the orifice had been open at that point.
Yeah, and then reenact it. Be like this, and then shoot a tampon out.
Yeah.
That's a closer. Yeah.
That's how you should deal with hecklers. If someone's yelling, go.
Yeah. I used to be able to fanny fart.
You used to.
Yeah, I can't now.
Also,
What changed?
I've just lost control.
Ah, right.
do you remember 20 minutes ago you go, well, my husband Tony's always embarrassed by my stories. Cannot imagine why.
Anyway, enough about me. Come on, Dill.
What's the name of the show next year?
It's called You Just Got Bevoed.
Yeah.
Well,
That'll
we
do.
certainly did. We certainly did. That's actually one of the best titles, if that's the content of
Oh,
the show. Well done.
shit.
Now, I mean, we normally have somewhat of a structure, but we're nearly at the hour mark. But Bron has a great story from a gig last night.
You can't follow that.
I know you
Doesn't
can't
matter.
follow that.
Well, I shat my pants.
Don't have to.
And then I shot a tampon. No, you can't.
You can't follow it.
No, you can't.
Should we
It's
just wrap it
You
up
don't
then?
have to follow it. It's done. That story's done. We've wrapped it up, okay?
No, it's good. It's really fantastic. Have you been gigging lots lately, Bev?
Not really. I've been working more on TV, film, and voiceover.
Oh, fuck,
I'm the
must be
DoorDash.
nice.
Have you heard the DoorDash ads?
Nah. Are they good?
Yeah, I'm the voiceover artist for
Oh,
them.
perfect. A voice of an
Hey,
do
do I smell like chicken?
No, smell like diarrhea. But it won't kick in for another 20 minutes, apparently. But not DoorDash. DoorDash will be there in 7 minutes. Quicker than my diarrhea hits your nostrils. DoorDash.
I mean, should we end the podcast there? I don't know. Yeah?
This is very. I don't know
you-
if I've told this on the podcast before, but I did a gig in St Kilda, and Bev was there just as an audience member. And there was a woman who'd come up from Canberra. She's this newer comedian, and she just comes to Melbourne every now and then. Her name's Trish. She's a really great lady. She popped in, just to watch, and someone had pulled out last minute. It's this gig in St Kilda called Local Laughs. And then Janet, who ran the room, was like, oh, I need someone to jump up for 5 minutes, and said to Trish, could you jump up? And Trish was like, absolutely, I'd love to. Thrilled to bits. She was sitting at the bar next to you. You were having a very large glass of white wine. And I'd introduced Trish up on stage. And Trish got on stage and said, it's so nice to be here. I'm actually a nurse. A lot of you can tell that. And people are like, yeah, we can tell that, Trish. And she goes, yeah, a lot of people can tell straight away. Everyone always tells me about their ailments. Everyone always, as soon as they meet me, they're like, oh, I've got a sore this, I've got this weird thing, I've got this. Like the lady at the bar. I've just met her and I know about all of her bowel movements. And then everyone turns to the bar and there's this tiny little blonde bulldog at the bar with a white wine, and Bev goes, hey! I thought you were my friend!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to wrap it up there. Thank you very much for coming to the Live 100 episode. Bron Lewis!
Wait. Can I just say genuinely congratulations to the both of
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Doing 100
Yes.
episodes
Thank
of any
you.
podcast
It's the
is hard.
best
So well
Thanks,
done.
guys. Thanks.
Bron Lewis, Bev Kilic, DILRUK
I thought it was going for 2 hours.
It's got yeah, we got
We've got
another
a break.
segment coming up, Bev. It's okay.
Yeah. What we're
Oh.
going to do now is we're going to have a break. Everyone go get a drink, have a smoke, whatever you need to do. And
then
then
we're-
we've got some awards
We've
to
got an
give
award
out.
ceremony. We've got to kick off in
Awards?
10.
Yeah.
Yes, awards, Bev.
Yeah, people have voted.
People have voted. I
And they
reckon you might be in the fucking mix as well, mate. And, but ladies and gentlemen, give it up for all our guests. Come
Yeah,
on!
thank you. See you in 10 minutes?
See you in 10 minutes
Yeah,
time.
nice.
I need some chips.
If anyone's got
Fuck, did we even get through an actual segment then? I don't think anything. Beverly, fuck, I love you so much. You're the best human in the world. All right, let's whack some music on. Let's go. I've been fired from a lot of places. I've been fired from so many places.
I went into the class one day, real bullets, like real bullets.